This is taken just shy of the 10. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Jalen Petrie picks it off.
And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. 2 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Maximum effort, partner. Minimal gain.
Yeah, minimal gain. Looked good, though.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that's caught inside the 35.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure's good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. They'll look to throw here. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Jody Fortson,
his first touchdown on the year.
And the Colts lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game.
Extra point up and through. And that'll make the score 14-0. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away.
Pulls it in at the 13. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Well, this defense for the Colts, they were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
7 yards there and a first down.
They run again on first down. Cook.
And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. He'll look to throw.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
Room here to run. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit. That might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Myers. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 15-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars are back within a score. McManus's point after is good. And that'll make our score 14-7. After splitting the uprights, McManus to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Right side, and he finds Gray. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Back to throw now on 1st down. And it's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. He's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Dancing to his left. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Here we go on 4th down, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great play there with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 21-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. A short kick taken at the 18. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. 3-2, their record through the first 5 games of the year as they got the victory last week. It's still early, just October, but what have you seen from these guys so far?
Well, what I've seen is a team that's still figuring out all their pieces because they've got some new faces from a year ago. add in some new draft picks. Sometimes it takes a month or so before you really start to gel as a team and for those players to figure out their roles. But right now, I see them starting to elevate.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Myers. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. They'll run for it. This is White. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. The Jaguars at 3-2, a game over 500 here to start the season. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. They'll drop to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it off.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Andy Isabella, an 80-yard touchdown.
And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away.
From just inside the 20, a short kick. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
He'll get that out to the flat to White. On the move past the 40.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
They'll try the middle with Cook. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down at 6. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Picked off by Channing Tindall. And the Colts are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
Back to throw now in his own end zone. And he is not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a safety.
The goal was a score just before the break, but I'm not sure that a safety was how they expected to do it. But give the defenders credit. They saw how the series was starting out, and I think it increased their intensity. This was their chance to make a huge play before the half, and all they needed was 1 play to get it done.
The penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward.
Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. He'll look to throw. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the 1st down marker. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's got a man, complete. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 1st half. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Touchdown! K.J. Osborne from 8 yards out. And the Jags get a late score here in the final minute of the 1st half. Extra point from McManus is good. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. Boy, still a half plus to play, but it is a 2-score game. They're going to go onside kick early. Oh, did the Jags get this? Yes, Jags football. Great job by the kick team there to get the football, but also don't forget about the man that started it, the lonesome kicker himself.
I love that you brought him into it because he doesn't get nearly the attention he deserves. Oftentimes it's only when it's negative. In this case, he created a positive play for his team.
Touchdown, Jaguars! K.J. Osborne with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. McManus's point after is good. And this is back to a 5-point game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up.
He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Danny Gray. As the 1st half is winding down. And the Colts will extend their lead here just before halftime. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it. With a rookie quarterback out there, you definitely got to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Steps away. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw.
Open man is Osborne. He's got him.
And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for fourth down. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando. That's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports halftime report. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around and out.
He's got a man, complete.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Looking to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonnu Smith, a 16-yard touchdown.
And the Colts come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 18 now. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away.
And a short kick taken at about the 16.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And complete right side to Cook. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today.
Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed.
And the Colts are going to take possession of the football. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now back to throw. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
So, Charles, you look at this offense, what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought.
And he fires one that's intercepted.
Picked off by Jaquan Brisker.
And the Jaguars are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception.
And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown. Foster Moreau, 58 yards.
And the Jaguars are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Extra point from McManus is good. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Here comes the return from the very back of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. 3rd quarter action from Jacksonville. On play action, they'll throw. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the...
He rifles one that's intercepted.
Picked off by Patrick Queen.
The 30. 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
So that potentially a turning point here this 3rd quarter. A 2-score lead down to 1 now following the pick 6.
And that had to be the message at halftime for this defense.
And it'll be intercepted.
Picked off by Marquise Bell.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There was a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Flush to his right. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
He's going to float this over the middle deep. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown.
Danny Gray,
his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away.
very short kick taken right at the 20. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Nice play call, a little bit of play action right there. If you can get those linebackers to freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
Second and 1. That's caught by Myers. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Jacoby Myers, 44 yards.
And the Jaguars have cut it back within a score.
McManus's point after is good. And this is back to a 5-point game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
The false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. Following the penalty, they'll go back to the run game. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. 2nd and 14. Flushed out right, and eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
Jonathan Allen, the former first-round pick, getting in there to bring him down. A CD, a little bit of feast or famine for him. He's had some success throwing the football, but also now he's been sacked 4 times.
Yeah, you just mentioned the 4 sacks, but you're right. He has managed to hang in there and make plays at times. His offensive line, they've got to figure it out and pick things up and give him more opportunities, and he has to help them by getting rid of the ball a little bit quicker as well.
And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Looking left side, and he's got a man. Brad Smith. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 38-yard line. So both offenses come to life here in this 3rd quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And this is caught. Touchdown, Colts. Andy Isabella. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Colts add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Point after, right down the middle. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away.
Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Back to throw. And now here is another interception.
Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Colts are going to take possession of the football.
And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
But based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Justin Simmons.
And the Jags are right back in this football game.
That is the play they needed in a two-score game here in the fourth quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Back to throw here. And he is going to slide to a halt inside the 5-yard line. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Jones is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line.
Nothing on that one. It'll be second down.
White.
And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
Well, sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, two-score game, second half. You're down here. This is the time to put it. And he'll take this into the end zone. A touchdown, Jacksonville.
A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Jaguars have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
Extra point from McManus is good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close. One. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Jaguars are right back in this football game.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. They'll set up to throw. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. They'll look to throw. He's got a man, complete. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 65 yards. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Now Jones. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Aaron Jones
taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Jaguars have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter.
And he will not get there. He comes up short. And they're unable to push this lead to a field goal as it'll remain a one-point game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses them about 4 yards.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter.
He's got a man, complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. So here we go. The Colts will go for 2. They'll look to throw. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. And the formula there on the two-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Throw left side complete. That's Osborne. The 20. 10, 5, touchdown.
K.J. Osborne,
78 yards.
and the Jaguars are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild fourth quarter.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. On first down, he'll drop to throw. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
And the Jags are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Colts are going to take possession of the football.
Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A great effort there. With his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
And the Colts have broken our tie and have taken a fourth-quarter lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
This offense returning out there, and really, you remember the last drive, Charles, it was over before it even began. They threw the interception on the very first play.
And what that means is for all these guys, it's been a while since they've been out there going full speed, so they've got to get everyone back out there, run a couple of your go-to plays, make sure you get your offense oiled up a little bit. They've got to be able to start fast, but they've got to be efficient as well.
Especially the quarter. And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Colts are going to take possession of the football.
Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
Well, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't third down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the first down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Eluding the pressure right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but, boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
And he missed it. It's no good, and they will not cut into that 10-point lead.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
They go play action here on first down. Escaping the... And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Well, this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And my goodness, another interception.
Picked off by Jamel Dean. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day? And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
And the Colts are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. They'll look to throw now on first down. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the offense is going to get this ball back. So no turnover at the final gun, and this game is over.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Indianapolis, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they'll get another road test next week as they head